KBER 101, Mick and Al on the Freak Show. It's time to talk sports with DP. Sports with DP, brought to you today by our sweet deal of the week, H&D Barbecue. Go to KBER.com, click on the sweet deals banner, and get yourself $50 gift certificates for only $25 to H&D Barbecue in the Cottonwood Heights area of Utah. Deliciousness in your mouth.
And don't forget too, there's still a few Fear Factory sweet deals left too.
Yeah,
I'd grab some of those if you will.
And also being brought to you today by Refund Express. Call 801-381-8438 and get your taxes done the way they're supposed to be done and get the maximum refund you can get. It's time now to talk to DP in sports. DP, what do you think of that Utah Jazz team? First of all,
first of all, I thought that when you were talking about sweetness in your mouth, I thought you were talking to some of my old Utah lady friends.
Hello!
Well,
yeah, we did, and they came up, they said, yeah, hot and delicious.
Hot, chocolatey, and delicious.
HD, yeah, listen, but they call you HDP Barbecue.
Guys. I get so much social media attention and flack because of the Utah days, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when we talked about the Utah Jazz before the season started, now again, let's be clear. There's a bit of homer in it for me as well, right? I still, in my heart, root for the Utah Jazz out loud, right?
Yeah.
So it comes from an authentic place. But I have to remind people that you're still not in the top echelon of NBA teams.
What?
You're playing well now.
Yeah. Are there people saying that they're championship caliber and they're the best team in the NBA to you on social media?
People are saying, tell your Utah friends to calm down.
I will say I agree with you. And the only reason I would defer a little bit from that is just looking at James Harden's eyes last night and the last time he was in the building and him having that look in his eyes like, what the hell just happened? A train just ran through here, and I don't even know what happened. And that's what a couple of these teams have had.
But, Alan, listen. They're paid professionals. They're the best in the world. They're the best in the world. They're in the top percentage of it. They're doing what they should be doing.
Yeah.
Which is being competitive in the National Basketball Association. It's their job. That's what you're paid to do. That means you're still negative. You're in a deficit for all the times that you didn't. And that's the issue for me.
You better just knock it off right now.
Yeah, why are you so angry? Yeah. What happened to you?
I'm not. Listen,
why you gotta act like...
I was one of the first guys to have a Trey Burke cast.
We were supposed to call DP, not Samuel L. Jackson.
I love what they've done. I love what they're doing. But you can't possibly tell me that you're putting that team in a place that's unique amongst the NBA. It just doesn't belong. Not yet. Love them for what they're doing.
They're
just not that.
No, I think
11 wins of their last 14
I think
games.
most people would agree with you. The fact that yeah. I mean, maybe if they could get to 40 wins this year, it'd be a miracle. It's not. I don't even think that's going to happen. Which is not going to put them in the playoffs, right? So
it's your baby. It's your girl. You're excited. Oh, look what they did. Look what they did. But to everybody else, it's.
So what you're saying is what Rudy Gobert is doing, Gordon Hayward, Derek Favors is kind of like my little daughter's poo-poo.
Let's compare that to what's going on in Golden State. Let's compare that to what's going on everywhere else in the league, other than New York and Los Angeles. Right?
And those are the two teams we have trouble with.
Listen, they're not even as good as the team that I watch here. They're as good as the Wizards.
Well,
made the conference finals a year ago, and you're thumping your chest over a nice winning streak.
Okay, let's stop this
conversation. All right,
I
just want to say that we agree with you. Sorry that you've had some people getting on social media and getting upset with you. We were just trying to get to the point of what do you think of what they're doing?
Yeah,
I love what they're doing. I love look. Gobert has been impressive. Everybody around the league is trying to find out. Okay, how did we miss on this guy? We're afraid of what he's going to become. Let them grow and not put additional pressure on them.
DP's in the bathroom. Are you in the bathroom?
No.
Okay,
it's just echo.
Let's talk the March Mayhem.
But I was just going to say, I completely agree with you. Give Gobert a year, maybe 2. See what this team is then, and it's like it could be really amazing.
It favors progresses and matures also.
And he has this. I think favors this last year, and Hayward this last year have gone through the roof.
Let that team grow, let that team mature, and then be proud of them as they are, but let them go and do what they're going to do.
I agree.
They're fun to watch. It's exceptional to watch them grow. But the Utah Jazz are not in the category of teams you need to talk about. Why?
Okay, well, let's talk March Mayhem selection committee. Is BYU, do you think, going to make the tournament?
I think they make it, and I think a lot of it depends on what happens, whether Maryland beats Indiana tonight, which I think happens, which should pretty much lock BYU in. I think even if Indiana wins, BYU deserves the chance to get in, and they're a team that nobody wants to face. Now, you want to talk about if you're in the big games, you get a chance to do something. Nobody wants to face BYU and their 4 shooters. They play a physical brand of basketball. I think they deserve to get in. I think they deserve to get in anyway, and I think they're a team to watch. I think they're a team that could surprise some people.
And what about Utah? What about how? I mean, obviously they've had a great season. Had a little.
I think they're grade 8. I think they're grade 8 now.
Really? Okay.
When you defend the way the Utes defend, and again with that kind of length and that kind of depth, and they shoot a ton. They shoot it a ton. But what happens with teams that shoot it a ton is when you have an off night, you're one and done, and once you get to March. So if they're hot, if they get on a roll, and they make their shots, they go to the grade 8 and with 1 or 2 tough ball games.
Yeah.
If not, I mean, they can get got because they're a shooters team, and shooters take nights off. That's
exactly. A great way to put that whole synopsis together, because that's exactly what I saw this season with Utah.
Yep.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
When they're on, I love them length. Look, that's a long, defensive, physical group. They don't mind banging it out a little bit. Suriak has done such an amazing job of getting them to buy into the system. So I would say this. Expect them to do well. Expect BYU to do well. I think for both of them, they can win a game or 2 in the tournament. BYU, assuming they get in.
Okay, and last question. Kentucky, can they run the table?
You know, it's a really tough thing to do.
Yeah?
It's a tough thing to do to get teenagers to be consistent over 3 months, 4 months period of time.
Yeah. Would it have been better for them to have lost the game?
No, I'm not a believer in lose one to get it out of the way. I think their invincibility is worth a few points for them a game. Not that they really needed it. The problem with Kentucky getting beat is that they have so many guys, so much depth, that their second 5 guys would still qualify for the tournament, probably as an 8 seed.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
That is crazy. And the way I look at it now is that they are in the tournament, number 1 seed, and now they've got that chip on their shoulder. They can't lose now.
Yeah.
They're just. Well, I mean, here's the thing: you're well coached. You're 10. You're 12 deep. You're 10 deep. You're 5 deeper than everybody else. So let's say your best 2 players have a bad night. For everybody else, that's a fatal night.
Yep.
Not for Kentucky. For Kentucky, he just respins the wheel, and somebody new elite athlete takes the floor, and they continue to win. I don't think
that's ridiculous.
I really don't.
All right. Real Salt Lake's at home this weekend. Game 7:30 at Rio Tinto taking on Philadelphia.
I just got off the bus from state basketball tournament. I haven't followed any soccer. I want to take the opportunity. I know you guys will let me do it. Proudly, the team that I coach, the school that I coach at, the WT Woodson Cavaliers, have just had 3 straight state tournaments. We lost the semifinals to the Phoenix Champs. But, man, guys, you guys know how much I love radio, right?
Yeah.
How can I tell you how much it's meant to me to be around kids that are great kids? They do it the right way. The coach here, Doug Craig, does it the right way. It's Tommy Amaker's alma mater. We play for Red. This is Red Jenkins, one of the great high school coaches ever. I'm so proud of these guys that I have to say it publicly. I'm just proud of my dudes, and it's been a great tour. So I'm missing some of the sports, but I tell you what, I'm having the time of my life spending it with these young dudes.
Right on, man. It's got to be very satisfying.
It's been good for me. They make me a better grown-up.
Right on.
That's cool.
How about that?
I like the way you said that.
Thank you, DP. Have a great weekend.
Hey, by the way, before we go, I have to take the opportunity to laugh at the Dallas Cowboys losing DeMarco Murray.
No kidding.
Just allow me 3 seconds to...
Come on, man. That's my Dallas Cowboys.
I feel better now.
Why would you do it? Do they get Adrian Peterson?
I couldn't resist.
Do they get Adrian Peterson?
I think it's a perfect fit. He fits the Cowboys out of how they're going to keep his nose off the white lines.
Yeah, the Vikings just grabbed Wallace out of Miami. See how that works out.
I'm not sure I understand anything that's going on in the NFL as far as free agency.
Yeah, me too.
Bizarre, isn't it?
Weird free agent period, and it's going to get weirder.
Yes, absolutely.
It's
All
going
right.
to get stranger.
All right, my
guys.
friend. Have a great
Hey, Dave.
weekend.
Love you, man.
With sports. Mick and Allen.
I just got off the bus from the state basketball tournament. I haven't followed any soccer. I want to take the opportunity. I know you guys will let me do it. Proudly, the team that I coach, the school that I coach at, the WT Woodson Cavaliers, have just had 3 straight state tournaments. We lost today in the semifinals to the Phoenix champs. But, man, guys, you guys know how much I love radio, right?
Yeah.
How can I tell you how much it's meant to me to be around kids that are great kids? They do it the right way. The coach here, Doug Craig, does it the right way. It's Tommy Amaker's alma mater. We play for Red. This is Red Jenkins, one of the great high school coaches ever. I'm so proud of these guys that I have to say it publicly. I'm just proud of my dudes, and it's been a great tour. So I'm missing some of the sports, but I tell you what, I'm having the time of my life spending it with these young dudes.
Right on, man. It's got to be very satisfying.
It's been good for me. They make me a better grown-up.
Right on.
That's cool.
How about that?
I like the way you said that.